Curious about Delve Judgment over Raz Second Verdict. It's for Meddling Mage. I've been losing decent amount of games to, you know, the Meddling Mage Gadok T-Glock. Mardu? Mardu Pyro? Huh. Oh, Grishelbrand. Hand's not great against Grishelbrand. Path. Does Path do anything? I don't think so, right? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But with Grishelbrand in the graveyard, it probably doesn't. Wow, Scrybug. Grishelbrand's can be pretty frustrating to play against because it basically kind of. I feel like Grishelbrand might be the most glass cannony deck in. Is there a more glass cannony deck than Grishelbrand in Modern? I don't know, Amulet maybe? Ad Nauseam? Yeah, but the thing is about Ad Nauseam is it can't go out before turn 4, right? Narset Cannon. I've never even heard of this deck. I meant like kind of a real deck, you know. Ad Nauseam is not that. Ad Nauseam can't kill you on turn 2. Whereas Grishelbrand can. That's why I get so triggered when Hooglin. I mean, I like Jeff, and he makes a lot of good points, but I get so triggered when he posts a screenshot of getting killed turn 2 by Grishelbrand to like argue that you should unban Stoneforge Mystic and stuff. It's so disingenuous. It's like the deck's so clunky, and like they never. Snare versus Grishelbrand. Oh yeah, Snare is obviously really good against Gore's Vengeance and stuff. Can Grishel not kill turn 1? Oh, it can kill turn 1 too, but I mean I was being like, you know, trying to be somewhat reasonable. So you think Stoneforge would be bad for Modern? I think it would, but you know, I don't think it's. I wouldn't hate it if they unbanned it. I wouldn't be like, oh wow, you know. Have you ever had someone stream snipe your matches? Never. Never happened. I think I'm just supposed to let that resolve, especially because I have Resto Angel. Kind of a big deal to get them low. If you get them to like 14, I guess never mind. I guess they can just attack and gain life. I guess if you get them to like 7 and you have a path for Grishelbrand, then they can't even use it. I don't know. Getting them to 0 is pretty good too, yeah. Do you have any advice versus Amulet? That's my deck's hardest matchup. I mean, the way you win against Amulet is you know, I mean, either they have a bad draw, I guess, and you win, you know, whatever, or the goal is to game 1 anyways. If you can Field of Ruin the land that gives haste, then, you know, they're kind of playing a dumb Titan deck, and then you can just kill their Titan 1 by 1, I guess. But I don't know. I misplay the matchup all the time. It's a tough matchup. I don't know about the Angels version. So this is kind of unfortunate. I really needed to draw a land here. Because they just spliced, how come it doesn't even show? Oh yeah, here it is. They just spliced Free to Breach on. So I'm kind of screwed here. I guess I should just Mana Leak anyways. Oh, they have double Sim Spirit Guide? Oh, well, that kind of worked out. I mean, I think I'm still gonna lose, but sometimes their deck fizzles. Sometimes, like, even if they get Grishelbrand into play next turn, I mean, I guess I'd be much better off if I had a path. I'm probably gonna lose this game. It's not over. Cryptic counterbounce land, yeah, maybe. I guess you're right. I guess they had all these rituals, so I would have. But yeah, maybe bouncing a land that comes into play tapped was the play. And hope they don't have somehow a ritual, a spirit guide, a non-tapped land. Oh, I guess it's just through the breach, though. Why do I have another Grishelbrand? Like, see, if I had a path here, I did bottom a path, but I think I had to. If I had a path here, I probably win. But like two triggers of Grishelbrand is gonna be pretty tough. But you could still win. Sometimes they just don't have it. They already use a Nourishing Shoal and a, and a green creature, so 2 snare, 2 leak, 1 negate, 3 cryptic command. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of a lot of mana leaks. I really like negate right now. But I play negate in a deck with a lot of sweepers and removals, so it kind of makes sense to play more negates, I guess, because you have the sweepers in the path for the creatures, and then you have negates for the other spells. But if you're playing angels and not as many removal, maybe league becomes better. You also close out the game a bit faster, maybe with the angels version, so league don't go dead as easily. All right, now I probably lose, right? I'll let them kill me. Spell Snare is pretty good right now. Usually the more degen the format gets, the better Spell Snare is, because it means like the more people are playing like cheap spells and stuff. But then sometimes there's weird stuff in Modern where there's like some degen decks, but somehow they don't have 2-drops, Like Amulet Titan has no 2-drops. There's been a few decks, like Living End obviously doesn't have 2-drops, so sometimes Spell Snare really sucks. Tron has Sylvan's Crying, but that's it, so... Like, Spell Snare was pretty bad when Tron was very popular, because they only have Sylvan's Crying, so you don't really want to play more than one Spell Snare. But right now, Spell Snare is pretty good. I'm assuming they just kill me, but I'm not sure. How did they kill you already? They just play, they have another one, another Borborygmos or whatever. Force Squelch main is a must. Is that the interdict? Alright. Game 1's pretty tough. It gets a tiny bit better after sideboard. Like, the Graveyard Hate is not always efficient. I want all the path. I want all these cards. I want the walls just to cantrip. Rune Halo. Can you win? Just Rune Halo naming what's his face and maybe? Is that ever gonna work? Is it better than Rest in Peace or Condemn or Purge? They have Blood Moon in their sideboard sometimes now. Problem with Spurge is it doesn't kill the 15/15 worm. Oh, the Tension Sphere is pretty bad. I think they have Blood Moon sometimes. I think Purge is... Man, Purge is probably pretty mediocre. I don't think I want the Sweepers. I don't think I want the 5-mana Angels. So let's see, I have 2 cards to cut. 2 cards to cut. You could argue for cutting Teferi, for cutting Jace, because it's really hard to tap out against their deck. Neo, you say Purge Def, you mean Def in or Def out? Should I cut Jace, because it's hard to tap out against their deck? Also, Rest in Peace is like not that good. I think Rest in Peace sucks. Cut a wall, I don't think I want to do that. They're on Grishelbrand VC. You don't cut a wall ever. Alright, I'm gonna do that. 2 purges. I don't know, 2 purge, Ruin Halo, all these cards are kind of sketchy. JC is also pretty good against discard if they have discard heavy draw. Is Ruin Halo good? I don't know. I was thinking maybe you can screw them over by that's kind of nice. We have like the kind of the not draw insurance, but they usually just get you with Through the Breach, not Garya's Vengeance. Yeah. Daga Culture, we have 4 angels in our main deck. Plus Celestial Colonnades are like... Celestial Colonnades are honorary, I feel, honorary angels. Really good hand. Can afford to tap out. I could have turned to Blood Moon. I don't think I can afford to get planes with Cryptic Command. And maybe I could have gotten planes. That's probably a good surgical target. Ooh, Gorya's. Let's see. I can click them in their draw step and then surgical extraction. I guess if you just surgical Grishelbrand, how do they even go off? We also just surgical looting and then just have snap surgical. How did the Persistent Petitioner go? I only played it the one game. It was kind of a joke. I never thought it would be good. I mean, it's obviously awful. I did see MTG said she played it. I wonder how she did. Alright, so... Oh yeah, it's Magus of the Moon. Let's see. 4 Discovery, 4 Looting, 1 Explosives, 2 Borboremos, 2 Pact of Negation. Oh wow, they could have had Pact of Negation. I've been sick. So let's see, once you get rid of Grishelbrand, they have to kill you as the worm, I guess, or get you low and one-shot you as... Alright, so what do they bring in? They bring in the 1 Magus, 2 Magus, 2 Pact, 1 Explosives, they have 4 Spirit Guides. They have very few discard spells, actually. They only have 3 Night's Whispers. They only keep in 2 Gorya's Vengeance, so they don't rely on the graveyard too much. Night's Whisper, alright. Wait, what's their hand already? I guess all the cards in my hand are pretty good. I'll target them. And I guess I'll just get rid of Night's Whisper. Alright, what's the deal now? Am I ever gonna get another good, I'm never gonna get another good, target for thingy. They didn't play a land? Yeah, maybe they forgot to play a land. Looks like it. They were, like, confused, I guess. On second blue or second white? I kind of don't want to have to use my purge on I don't want to have to use my purge on the Magus of the Moon. Oh, I did drew one. Sick. Yeah, we're in match 1. We're down a game. About to be even. Wait, did I forget the one in the graveyard? Oh, I guess I did. Brutal. Yeah. I haven't made that mistake in a while. Oh well. Phoenix versus Shadow Burn Dredge, all tier 1, yeah. Yeah, I've been doing good with Blue White Miracle. I would always go like at least 3-2, you know, sometimes 4-1. I've had a 5 or 2, but it's felt not that great against Blue White Phoenix, especially. I think I just saved Remand for Fruita Breach to time walk them. Or I could just put them down to 1. I don't think that does too much for me though. Probably should have played Wall first. I guess I could still lose. Could probably have like Nazif for Remand and then Fruita Breach and then have a bunch of lands and shoot me. No, I don't think that kills me. Nora Sons, thanks for the follow. Sabo's Decree naming wall? No. Sabo's Decree is not legal. We're good. What's Sabo's Decree is naming wizard? Still waiting for the day that what's her name? Lady of the Scrolls is playable in Modern. If ever the format got so degen it was like old combo decks, then you could just play wizards. Just you don't even need removal spells anymore. That's probably never gonna happen. Need attention sphere? Is it? He's an advisor. Is he a wizard still? Her voice was super low. Justin, thanks for the resub, buddy. Remand for the laws, yeah. I'm vicious. So what does Spine do? 15-15 trample, when it dies. So if you path it, they only get the 5/5s. Nourishing Shoal for 2. It's not even imprinted, right? Wait, did it bait me the first time? I don't even know what's going on here. I'm just gonna negate that. And people, if you have Amazon Prime and you haven't done so yet, make sure you use that free Twitch Prime sub to support your favorite streamer, whether it's me or one of the many other awesome streamers out there. Alright, so I think Purge is good because they have Magus of the Moon, and I think Ruined Halo plan might actually be viable. I still think I like not having Jace in my deck. Alright, I think we sideboarded fairly well. I could see Rest in Peace being good, just because it's cheap. I guess all my cards are cheap. The day a zombie becomes playable in Modern is the day Dread Return becomes unbanned and you can use her to draw when you have no deck. What the hell? No clue what you just said. Which decks are favorites for blue-white midrange for this version? I'm not sure. I haven't played the deck much. This deck probably doesn't have a ton of great matchups, but you know, it's like a lot of the mid-range decks. They're like 50-50-ish against a lot of stuff, but they're fun to play. Hey, Boobaleo says, what's up? Not much, just grinding some Modern. Probably play some with the new cards tonight. Not sure if I'm gonna do Arena or Modern. I kind of want to try my Electro Dominance Brew. I'll show you for those of you who didn't read the article on Channel Fireball. Shame on you. Where is it? Where is the brew? Anyways, I want to try Electro Dominance in Modern. I also want to play some of the new Standard, you know, but I don't really want to play Best of Ones, so I'm not too sure what the plan is. Did the event go well for me yesterday? Yeah, it was lots of fun. I streamed for almost 11 hours straight, so I guess I had fun. I really like Red Black. Red Black was a lot of fun. The demon was busted. The red spectacle divination was busted. It's kind of a close one. Did I play Flooded Strand turn 1? It might mess up my mana. But if they have, if they have a turn 2 Magus of the Moon, I just straight up lose. So, if they have a turn 2 Magus of the Moon, yeah, I lose. So I have to play Flooded, especially since I drew Path. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna do that. If I have a turn 2 Magus and I have to Path it, I'm still in bad shape because they just go to up to 4 mana on their third turn, but... Alright, I think I need to get planes. This way I can actually afford to tap out and stuff. So what's the deal here? Do I just go Rune Halo? No, because if they have the 15... I think I just go Colonnade, right? Or do I go Flooded Strand? Man, so many options. If I Rune Halo Borborimo, so what's his face? What's the worst that can happen? They have the perfect hand that can put the 15/15 in play. Oh, they have an explosives too. They can just go off and get rid of it. So Rune Halo doesn't do much in that spot. So I could play Flooded Strand so I don't have to use Path on Magus right away. I think I'm gonna do that. Elephant fact. During the day, elephants flick mud and dirt onto their backs to cool themselves down and protect themselves from the sun. Best of 1 is called like that because it is indeed the best format in Magic. Oh yeah, it's awful. What's up, Canister? Extract Discovery now. Canister was the next level plays. Why are you trying to ruin my stream, Canister? Do you at least mix it up? Do you suggest something good once in a while? So that there's reasonable doubt, or is it just always pure nonsense? It would make my life much more complicated and worse if you actually mixed it up, you know that, right? Because then I would never really be sure if you're joking or not. Alright. Do I click now? Do I wait? Do I surgical faithless looting? I guess I could click in their draw step, but then I won't have path up. But if I click in their draw step, it's pretty unlikely they can go off. Right? I don't know. Let's do that. 7 cards in hand's pretty scary. Pact of Negation, Double Looting, Chalice of the Void. Worm does nothing, right? Worm does nothing. Pact does... their hand does nothing. I guess Worm does something if the Chalice for 1. Do I need to get rid of Chalice? Maybe I would get rid of the Worm, actually. I went from the Worm does nothing to the Worm is the best card in their hand. Well, I'm gonna play Surgical on looting no matter what. Yeah, I think... I think taking Chalice is pretty good. Well, but then I have Pact for my Path to Exile anyways. I think it's either the Worm or nothing. But how do I beat Fruit of Breach if I don't take the Worm? If I don't take the Worm, all they have to do is draw Fruit of Breach. If I take the Worm, they have to draw a creature and something. Oh, they die to Pact because they don't lethal us? Yeah. That's a good point. I'm gonna go down to 16. Alright, let me think about that one for a sec. If I take the worm, they're gonna chalice for one, my path. Alright, I'll take chalice. And I'll try not to forget the one in the graveyard this time. And surgical has been so much better than rest in peace. Wait, did it just draw another chalice? Oh, the scribe bug. Did they even have chalice? Do they bring it in only when they're on the play, maybe? Alright, I got all four. Yeah, they can't pay for pact, and so they're gonna chalice for one. I knew it, I should have got rid of worm. I have a pretty fast clock though. They need to find the pieces of the puzzle pretty fast here. Why, they put card on top? That's scary as hell. Hate Lex. Thanks for the sub, buddy. Alright, so I use Field of Runes right now. Is there something I should ruin Halo? Should I ruin Halo the Worm, or... So they can't do anything next turn. Hate Lex says you're welcome. Thanks. Halo does nothing? I mean, it saves me like 15 damage, right? I think I named the worm, right? It's better than nothing. Still die to the 5/5. Yeah, but it might buy me the one turn I need to kill them, because they're gonna die pretty fast. So they attack me once, you know, I save up the 15, and then they still have to attack me twice with both their 5/5s. So I think it's the right play. Alright, hopefully they didn't just draw another Free to Breach. Does it have reach? Doesn't, right? Okay. Ooh, Snapcaster Mage. Oh, the stone nothing. Nice. Alright, I think I win. What, I drew it? Could die to Free to Breach Grizzlebrand? Yeah, I mean, honestly, if they drew like perfect, that sucks. Alright, nice. Always nice start with a win. By the way, I have a Channel Fireball promo code. If you use the code yellowhat when you order your card, if you're about to order, you know, a Legends card or something, if you use yellowhat at checkout, you get 5% off. All something. Elder? What does Elder play already? I forget. Storm? Played against him not long ago. I don't remember if he was on Storm or Blue Red Phoenix. Only took a year and a half. Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe I already had one, but yeah. To be fair, I'm sure Channel Fireball has a bunch of promo codes out there. I'm sure LSV has one. I know Menguchi's promo code is video, which is pretty funny. I don't know why I would do that, because like it's like kind of confusing. You have to know how to spell the video with the Italian accent, which is like VEEDEO or something. a video. All right, I'm gonna do quick cheats here. Quote unquote cheats. Gab's a cheater. He said it on stream. Man, did I play that much Magic? Where is it? Elder? I played against him like 2 seconds ago. What the hell? There's no way it was that long ago. Am I just crazy? Am I just losing my mind? Alright, now it's just like, not just me worried about my mental sanity. Oh, here he is. That looks like it was a quick 2-0. Alright, it's Storm. Meaning that I'll just play Wall of Omens, I guess. Cat is a cheater, and he's blind. Look at the wall, so good. I guess I could have Snapcaster opt. Probably saving the negate is better. I feel like I'm pretty screwed either way this game. Maybe they don't have remand. I feel like they never have remand. I'm always like, well, if they have remand, I'll lose. And then they never have remand. Looks like they have something else, though. I'm gonna jinx it, they're gonna have remand. Do they even play remand? I think they play 2, right? They used to play 3 or 4. 2 and the other one, unsubstantiated, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean. Oh, yeah, there you go, remand. Alright, am I dead? I think I'm dead. Someone confirm I'm dead. 3 mana, ritual. Getting gobodes? There's no way I'm getting gobodes. Yeah. Just double checking. How do you feel about? So how's the Storm matchup? It used to be bad. Was the version I played like a year ago, and now it's good. Was my regular blue-white control, and was this version? I'm not too sure. I think it's probably fine. I think you're probably still a favorite. I think Purge is actually kind of bad. I'll just bring 1 or 2 in. Rune Halo is... You can name gifts, right? I have too many cards. What should I board out? Could just cut out all the paths. Can you name tokens? No. You can name Grapeshot, you can name Gifts Ungiven. Gifts Ungiven targets opponents, so if you have Rune Halo on Gifts Ungiven, they just can't cast it. Yeah, Pieces of the Puzzle is pretty good. I never know what to do with Path to Exile in this matchup. Is Teferi too slow? I think it's okay, but I'm not sure. Neo. Is Neo still here? No, Neo had to go take care of real life stuff. Gearhulk against MT. Yeah, maybe Gearhulk's better than Verdict. I think Verdict's a bit better. Wall of Omens out. I don't think you board out Wall of Omens when you have Restoration Angel in your deck. What are the paths for? They're for the creatures, but it feels kind of bad to fight over the creatures and give them the extra land anyways. I'm gonna try just no path. What do you do with Path to Exile against Storm Neo? I've played that matchup literally hundreds of times, I think, now, and I still don't know if I'm supposed to have path in my deck or not against them. Yeah, obviously if you're a Jessica and you have bolts, yeah. I'm not that dumb. That one's kind of easy. What's the question? Is Path to Exile good? Is Path to Exile good against Storm? How many do you keep in? Cran Flark. Thanks, bud. Cran Flark says, bonne chance. You kind of misspelled that. Bon chance. Skid though. It's a pretty good draw. No rush though. Kill my surgical extractions, but oh well. You only keep mana up for pieces of the puzzle. Alright, no rush for rest in peace here. Let's see if Click can set up the fairy. You think you need path? You think giving them a land's not that big of a deal? I guess they get to resolve gifts Ungiven, but they only have like 2 after sideboard. And they'll have to discard 2 hand size. It means I get to go to fairy plus. I mean, if I don't play it now, yeah, I just Plus they might put me on Dispel and not play it, because Dispel's super popular. Gifts Ungiven's not as scary once you have Rest in Peace, because, you know, the whole Pass and Flame things doesn't work very well anymore. They do have gifts, they do have double. That's why I don't like Path, because it's like, you have to have it, and you have to, like, them not have a second. It feels so bad when you Path Baral and they play another Path. So if I take Gifts Ungiven and play it to oops. Okay, Gab. And I guess I'll just take Gifts Ungiven, right? Yeah. I mean, it's kind of scary. If they get a bit lucky, I could definitely lose the game here. My hand's kind of clunky though. I have Jace, you know. If I had like one more land, you can make an argument, just say go again, and then next turn I can go Rest in Peace, Wiz double counterspell up. Their hand didn't do a whole lot though. Rest in Peace first seems safer, really? I think I'd have Ritual and Manamorphose. So if I'll league that, they can just go Baral, land, Manamorphose, huge empty. I think I just negate the Ritual. Because it's more mana. The extra mana might actually matter. I don't know. I played the card like in the sideboard yet. I've cast it twice. Once it won me the game, and once I was too far behind and I was kind of dead on board. And then it won me 4 matches against Mail. Alright. I guess I punt. Their hand was not that scary, right? It was basically like out Manamorphose plus a random card. It might still be 1 mana short. It's probably not though. Alright. Alright, I punt. Why didn't we league the Baral? Because they had another one. And I was worried they just had the land. No, he hadn't played a land yet. If land 100% gets played before casting Baral, no, why? If you have land and you're playing around Mana Lake, you just bait out the Mana Lake and then you go Baral, Ritual 3 mana, Manamorphose 4 mana, you know, Gifts Ungiven, Ritual, I don't know. Maybe I punted again. Maybe I punted twice in like one. Wait, what? Another one? 2 in the same round? Gee. The time you're passive about adding one more snare. I'm not passive. I mean, I think one snare is just right. I'm not. I was never really considering 2 snares on it. Yeah, I mean, Rest in Peace is good, but it doesn't stop Empty the Warrens, and they had Repeal in hand, so I'm not entirely sure playing Rest in Peace first would have solved my problems, right? I was still dead, I think. Because Repeal cost them 2 mana before they go off. I don't know. Graveyard Hate is vastly overrated against Storm. I think Graveyard Hate is strong against Swarm if you have... I think, like, if you're playing Blue-White and you have Rest in Peace in play and a Verdict in hand, as in, you know, Rest in Peace in play and a way to get rid of empty tokens, it's so hard for them. It makes them like extra hard. Like they need to have like one more piece. Oh, I think Rest in Peace is very strong in Storm when you're playing Blue White, anyways. I don't know what other deck. Strong but still overrated. Well, that I don't know. Which skill would I choose if I was playing the Prelace? I don't know. I haven't decided. I haven't figured it out. Same opponent? I don't think so. No, it's not. Maybe double tap is enough. And I'm still at 19. We'll see. Probably not. They already used 2 Nourishing Shoals. Or 2 are gone. Ça donne quoi en ce moment? Toujours fan des éditions. Ouais, ils font du bon boulot. Et il y a... Je sais pas si t'as vu, il y a Magic Arena. C'est un nouveau soft pour jouer à Magic Online. C'est genre Magic Online, mais en version Hearthstone, en plus joli et tout. Et c'est gratuit. Mais ouais, c'est un bon moment pour s'y remettre, quoi. You're doing Orzhov, Babar? Yeah, did anyone look into what you get? I don't even know if I'll have the choice. I don't know. I don't care that much, honestly. I'm mostly just going to hang out with some friends and, you know, have... Should I have responded to Shoal? Oh, wow, yeah. I'm just... fell asleep. Maybe. Probably. Have a US accent on some French words. Yeah, I was not paying attention. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, you know which card I could have in my deck? I could have Logic Knot. I forgot about Logic Knot because I'm not playing I was playing Rest in Peace for so long in the main. Can they still kill you when they have to discard 2 hand size in this spot, or... I'm assuming yes. Maybe if attack was Colonnade and Condemn it, they can't win anymore? I'll see. I think I'm gonna do... I'm going to GP Strasbourg next month. I actually don't think I'm going. It's limited, which is fine, but you know, whatever. And they don't give PT points anymore. I don't know. Maybe if I have friends who go, I'll go, but I'm actually not sure I'm going to. They put Worm's Trigger on the tab. Oh, okay. Worm's Trigger on the wow, that's sick. Okay, yeah. So they go Spirit Gad, Gore's Vengeance. Nice. I wonder if I would have won if I had papped the Grishel brand in response again. Oh, Glorious can't target Worm. No, but not Worm, he's talking about Borbormos. Oh, they didn't have it. Exactly, you get to vote, you get to drink. It's great. Alright, do we have worldwide experts of that deck in the chat? I think my options are Colonnade, Attack, Condemn my color. That seems bad. No, that makes no sense. Alright, I'm just gonna play Teferi and see. Maybe playing Teferi was honest. Man, I do not miss the stupid voice of the Planeswalker on Arena. Your time is up. Ooh. What do I need to know? I need to know how to beat them. I need to know which line gives me the best chance of... They have 7 cards in... Should I Mana League that, for instance? Let's see how many rituals are gone. 1, 2... Free Spirit Guides are... They also play Ritual, the question is, do I need Condemn plus Path? Is there a single scenario where I need Condemn plus Path? I don't think so. Yeah, I think you Mana Leak it. I guess we're about to find... Yeah, maybe a leak also just hinder... It's a bit greedy, right? To activate Colonnade here. Just play a Rune Halo on what's his... Borbormos. Magus of the Moon. Yeah. Sideboard. That's crazy. I didn't play against that deck in like... Not sure I've played against that deck ever since I started playing Modern again around Christmas. Over 50 matches and then 2-in-1 league. That's why Modern will drive you crazy. If you play decks with like bad matchups and stuff, sometimes you just... People think it's playable because of Discovery. Is Discovery even good? Discovery seems legit worse than Tormenting Voice. Why is Discovery good in this deck? Why is it better than Tormenting? Deck is good. Deck has been nuts for me. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's good in other matchups. Grishel brand. Through the Breach. Wait, what just happened? Okay. Probably should counter that Uber spell. That Uber Gore's Vengeance through the Breach. I think I'll counter that. Remember when people wanted Ben Gore's Vengeance, dude? Honestly, every time I play against that, I mean, to be fair, I play Blue-White. It's probably not the greatest matchup for them, but every time I play against that deck, I'm like, this deck's a joke. Just even when they did their thing, they drew like their deck and they still lost. I wouldn't have a problem with it if when you drew your deck you at least won these games, but you don't even do that. It doesn't even happen. Like half the time, just not half the time, but you know what I mean. Alright, what's the card we decided to cut last time? Was it the Condemn? We said Ruin Halo was kind of okay, right? think it was Condemn I got rid of. I don't know, Worm, the whole Worm thing's pretty scary. Maybe Condemn's better than something else I have right now. But I don't know. I guess if they have Chalice after sideboard, should they have Detention Sphere? Chalice is just GG, honestly. Chalice for 1, I just lose. I'll do Chalice over Celestial Purge. Wall of Omens. You need Wall of Omens to get... I don't know if I'm hoping for bans around bans. I feel like Modern's pretty decent spot right now where there's a bunch of decks that are playable. There's kind of like a meta too, which is nice. You can like, you know, is it Phoenix? It's kind of top dog, so you can kind of metagame right now in Modern, which is kind of cool when you're brewing. Because it's easy to brew decks to target like top tier decks and just like try and beat 20. Alright, so their hand's not doing much. I feel like I should just play my wall right now, because I need to just, well, looks like their draw is a tiny bit slow, basically. I might just get Magist here. Alright, their draw is really slow. They have Blood Moon, yeah, they have Magist or Blood Moon, but oh well. Like, the thing is, my hand's not very good, and when your hand's not very good, I think you have to just play a bit more aggressively and tap out more aggressively. I'm trying to think if I play a Rune Halo now. Do I play Field of Runes or Flooded Strand? Probably Field of Runes. I guess I should Field of Runes now. I mean, I don't think they're going to play around the counter. I guess I'll literally just play the card that they didn't know about. I just drew the Field of Runes, right? Oh well, whatever. They know I have nothing. I'll do it now. I don't want to give them an extra mana for Fruit of Breach or something weird, I guess. I guess Fruit of Breach on their end of turn does nothing, right? Maybe. The last player we played against had explosives in his deck. They had explosives in their deck, so they can get rid of it, but it's like makes them jump through extra hoops, I guess. Is there anything I'm gonna want to tap out for, like a Wall of Omens or something? I guess Colonnade too. Alright. What is Open playing? They're playing Grishelbrand. A very bad version of Grishelbrand. Joking. Do I attack with Colonnade or do I cast Serum Visions? Attacking the life total is super relevant. I guess it's not that relevant. Yeah. It's close. Yeah, 14 is pretty relevant. I think casting Serum Vision is just more... Especially given the fact that they're just not doing anything. That's one of the reasons why putting them to 14 is not like super relevant. I think I have to actually hold my Path to Exile, right? Just save it for the Worm. Because Borboremos doesn't kill me. Grishelbrand is 7 damage. So the Worm's kind of scary right now. I guess they're probably going to play Thoughtseize at some point, right? They know about my path. So maybe I do pap the Grishelbrand. I guess they don't play a ton of discard spells. Alright, well, that makes it easy. They just packed up Negation. Oh. Maybe I should have played my fetch land. I didn't think about Chalice for one. I have a Dispel on top. Thoughts on the Kaya deck floating around in Standard? Well, I was playing... The one time I played against someone, I think it was BBD who cast Kaya against me, and I was playing red-black with a lot of 1-drops, and it looked really good against that specific deck. I was just playing like Esper. Like a little Gangnam style throw in there. Why do they find so much food? Slishy spend their entire day eating, right? I like how she said legume with a French accent. Thank you so much, Vibar. How long is that? 15 months was a tier 1 sub. Thanks, bud. Thank you so much. Yeah, Tim, it feels bad, right? Does Magic Online really have to wait like 2 extra hours? It feels like, you know, oh, you know, a little edge to Arena, pushing Arena a bit more to the front, Magic Online a bit. It's like, come on, really? You can't have... It's like so... I don't know, it makes me mad. Honestly, it's kind of... I don't know. It feels so wrong. I think Ravnica is supposed to be out in like 10-20 minutes. That was the schedule for Arena, and I know on Magic Online it usually comes up around 7 p.m. my time, so 2 hours later. Kind of. Is blue-white black gonna be better than blue-white red? I don't know. Blue-white red is really strong. I'll see. Maybe Kyle will be good. I don't know. Standard is gonna be pretty sweet. The Arena servers are going to crash anyways. Watsy making sure Arena gets better stats, yeah. That's what I've been saying. No matter what you do, just, you know... Do it in an ethical way. You know, just don't like push things. Don't like... What's the word? Don't like artificially like... Just make it, do as good as you can and let people decide, and everything's gonna work out, you know. You don't have Arena, the set on Arena 2 hours. Could just be some technical reason for it. Really, you can't just have them both out at the same time. How is that? I can't. I mean, I don't know much about the technical side, but I can't really see what kind of technical reason would. Maybe I want Purge over Path because of Chalice. Chalice is... This game kind of makes me want to have Jace too. Sometimes their deck just... Maybe just board out a Path because of Chalice. Is that too... I can just counter Chalice. Geist in. Oh yeah, I forgot about Geist. I don't remember. What did I board out last time? We just played... I even had 2 Purges. What the hell did I board out when we played against them? Oh, I didn't have Detention Sphere, but... So I didn't have Detention Sphere, and... Oh yeah, I didn't have Rest in Peace. Good call. Yeah, Rest in Peace is bad. Alright, so I want Detention Sphere. So alright, I guess I'll cut a wall. Make... I learned everything I needed to know about the new format watching his stream. Vote. Monoride was already somewhat competitive. It's won God knows how many PTs, and now it gets a 1 mana divination. Yeah, I think I see a lot of red decks in my future. Oh man, that's a tough one. I think it's like obviously GG. Land. That's kind of unreal. 2 land up, 3 mana. Not cool. Snapcaster, yeah. Man, I don't even have a surgical, man. Surgical's so freaking good. Live game beats red, that's the thing, it doesn't. Not anymore, they just get to draw 2 for 1 mana, they get Experimental Frenzy. Red Black even gets the Theater of Wars if you want to play that card. I click 100. So if I take Fruit of Breach, their hand does nothing, right? So taking Shoal is awful. I'm gonna tag them down. So if I take Fruit of... Can someone tell me why I shouldn't take Fruit? I don't think anyone can tell me. Wait till I get my money right. I have Dispel? Yeah, but Eva thoughts he's on the stack. It's not a great reason, chat. Wait till I get my money right. Do I know the lyrics of... Not all of them. I know at some point they're like, what does it even mean? Nobody knows. Nobody. How are we not dead? We're not dead yet. We're not dead because Grishelbrand's just... Sorry to old Grishelbrand fans out there, but it's just not... Should I path my own? Probably, right? I mean, sometimes it kills you on turn 2 or even turn 1. And then it looks pretty cool, but that's about it. Arena is still up. Is it supposed to go down for maintenance or not? I don't think so. I think they can just, like, have Allegiance appear out of thin air, basically. But I'm not too sure. Arena. Can... I guess they can, but they're at 6. I guess I'll just... So we know 4 of their cards in hand, right? So they can go Nourishing Shoal, gain 8. And then have to put another Borboremos in play. They can't win that. I guess they... But if I untap, if they actually do have, then I can negate a shoal and they need to draw exactly a green card. Alright, I think I'm tapping, I don't know. It seems so hard for, because they're at, the fact that they're under 7 is what makes it so hard. Because if they have Fruit of Breach, they can no ranking shoal, Fruit of Breach, I counter it, and then they can Fruit of Breach a Grishelbrand, but have Purge. So they can't even use it. Man. I wonder what was, yeah, I think it's even more of a lock. Alright, now I think they literally can't win at it. Right? Because now they don't have the mana to flash crush. I'm just gonna play it. I'm just curious. I don't think they can win. It was only 4 mana. There's one Spirit Guide that's gone too. I'm curious. I want to see what happens if I tap out. You can splice on the shoal for 4 mana. No, I understand. But the thing is, they need to splice for the shoal, and Grishelbrand. They get only. Oh no, the thing is, they get Grishelbrand in play, but they still need to like generate 4 more mana to splice again. I guess technically they can draw 3 guides and a ritual and everything. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, I need a break. Nature call. Oh, thank you, mods. Whoever starts the trivia. Oh, Mengucci challenged me. I kind of want to finish the league. How do I feel about Remand and Blue White? I think it's nice when you have Snapcaster, but it used to be pretty good when Humans was very. I should have just played that one. It gave you a counter spell that wasn't, like, you know, completely dead against Humans when they had Cavern of Souls out, etc. You at least got to cantrip, and it's still okay against Tron. You know, you get to Remand turn 2, and then you Field of Runes and all that stuff. Is that Storm again, or is it Phoenix? It's probably more like. I think I want to save Remand for Crackling Drake or thing. Oh. That's tough. As they have Lightning Axe main deck, so it's not like Slice early Storm. Nah, they played a good. I'm gonna bottom because if it's Storm, it's completely dead, and even if they're playing Phoenix, I mean, they're playing Phoenix. Ding for Rest in Peace. I'm playing a different version today. Vash, I'm playing Angel. Alright, looks like it is. Oh, I'm giving the mana for red. Alright, so I was like, alright, I'll get the land, and they'll get the land, and then I'll have 2 mana to negate. I don't know what I just did. That was obviously awful. Oh. I thought I had more. Banana got to my brain, probably. Banana brain. Is that a thing? A banana brain? What happens if you Google banana brain? Brain. Die undeveloped banana brain. I do not recommend adding that many pills to your tea, by the way. All for you.
Hello. Umupo ko piti eh.
Alright, this was awful. Do I just save my negates for... Oh, man. Looks like some people actually know who the Ungiven is. What is the honest expectation on that Google? I just made a terrible misplay, and I also just had a banana. So I wanted to see what came up in. Wait, they still have... 3, 4, 5, 6 Manamorphos. Good. I think I'm dead. Maybe they don't get a dude into. See, I wonder if I was supposed to just let the GIF resolve, honestly, and try to get them with double counters. If I had a Rune Hill in my deck, I think I win. I think I actually legit win this game if I just don't counter the gifts. Should have followed my instinct. My instinct also used Field of Ruin. No, that was my difference. Instincts, you know, it's like the gut. It comes from the gut. Field of Ruins was there. Alright, I'll leave in the Paths to Exiles. Which brings me to the next question. What do I actually cut to have all these cards against them? I could just cut out Resto and Wall of Omens. Let's see. I never knew they'll leave an Electromancer against me. Resto is good. Yeah, you can like snap up Resto. The clock of the red. Maybe I'll do 2 path, 2 walls. Verdicts or empty, yeah. 2 verdicts, 1 detention sphere, I think. Taking the damage actually kind of relevant. Because especially when you like disrupt them a bit more, sometimes it just comes down to them having kind of a serum. What am I trying to say? You know, it just like get you for like just enough with Grapeshot, basically. Because like game 1, when they go off and you don't have hate, they can just basically Grapeshot you for so much. But game 2, if you have like a rested piece out or you surge to kill, you know, it's sometimes like just, you know, 15, 16, 17. But I mean, still kind of a no-brainer here to take 2. Let's see. I think I'm supposed to hold on to Surgical. You Surgical their first cantrip since you have Snappy? I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Surgical in this matchup. You know, if someone has actually played that match, I'm open to plus I have Click in hand. So that's probably for waiting on. I wonder if they have negates. They're kind of playing like they have a counter spell. It's kind of scary to I think I just have to take empty, right? Cargo Life keeps showing a blank purple square when I mouse over it. Anyone knows how to make... I guess I have to take... So Capra Lol is saying for blue-white decks it's about taking Serum Visions and then snapping for Ritual when they try to go off. Oh, Surgical's pretty slow. I mean, sometimes in these matchups they play a Grapeshot to kill your dudes, and then you can Surgical it, and then you only have empty to worry about. So I'm not too sure how I feel about just firing off Surgical, hoping, because basically if they don't have a Serum Visions in. Also, my Snapcasters, I'm going to be very happy to use Snapcaster here for an opt. Actually, no, because then they get to resolve gift. I wonder if I'll let gifts resolve. Because I have Surgical. I feel like knowing their hand and them casting a gift, it kind of counters in ways. So we know they have Ritual. Thing is, if they have... What are they going to search for? If they have empty in hand, they're going to search for a bunch of Rituals. They might search for value pile, like... I also get the blank purple square. They have 6 cards in hand. They get to untap, Baral. I have to mana leak it. And then they go to get Ritual. Alright, I guess I'm gonna let it resolve. Their turn to tank. Alright. So I could get rid of like, well, I definitely bin Maros. And then I'd probably bin Grapeshot and then Surgical Mana. Bin. I guess Grapeshot much, right? They read me on surgical, they wouldn't get Manamorphose. Rayman. It doesn't really kill or clog. Yeah. Great. You could have double grave shots. Alright, yeah, free empty after sideboard, jeez. Free empty, 2 grape shot, 1 passed, 1 wipe away, PL. So that's their hand. Negate, remand, pieces of the puzzle, ritual. I almost want to rest her now. No, it's probably bad. Hand. Probably man if they barrel. Right. Or I could just, I mean, their hand, yeah, they have Rayman in hand too. Yeah, I'll see the John Wick trailer. I've never. Best American movie, yeah. Do you have to watch them in order? I know they have them on the plane sometime. Watch them on a big screen. So if I surgical, I guess they can remand the surgical. What's their play here? If I Snapcaster surgical, they're probably going to remand the two. What do I have to do next turn? Do I just have to mana leak? Do I have to mana leak? What? Or do I just let Barros? You have too many cards. It's not great. And then I can Snapcaster. Snap when they go for surgical. Well, the problem is, I don't know. I could snap grape shots, and this way, if I ever draw a verdict, it's possible for them to win. Pretty safe. Yeah. That play is probably pretty terrible, actually, but I'm kind of screwed either way, honestly. Oh no, I guess I get to just click the... Tapping them out was nice. What's their hand? Oh man, I can't remember what they had. I could let them go off and then resto at the last second and then negate the rem. This is kind of the lazy version. Because I don't remember how many counter spells they have. They have a negate and a remand, right? Yeah, they have negate and remand. I mean, I guess they lose, right? They need to find empty the Warrens and a bounce, or else they're just dead. I mean, they can still win, but do I even bother to negate? Negating is actively bad, right? Because they have remand, they get to see 2 more cards. They need to find the empty and a bounce spell, and I need to not draw reveals. Opt, pass in flames, repeal, slide of it. Well, they found the repeal. think I'm gonna lose. Empty is free mana, repeal is free mana. Oh, Past in Flames. Flames. Alright, I'm super dead. I guess no mana morpho is kind of blue mana. No, I guess actually I win. They're limited on blue mana. I'd be pretty unlucky if they didn't find an MT. I guess I bought him one. Okay, I think I win. They have no more blue mana. I think they messed up. I think they was supposed to repeal. Oh no, but that's Shivan Reef. So if they repeat in that counter, they go down. Yeah, they were just. And even Resto Angel it's almost kind of slow. I won't lord it out. Do I want actual red? Also Rune. I think I'm gonna do Wrath of God. It's only good if they have MT and remand for it. Seems meh. Yes. What's Wall of Woman? Wall of Woman is just here so you can like cycle through your deck, but also when you have 4 path in your deck, it's kind of nice to have wall to be able to path your wall sometimes. Yeah, Rune Hail, it's mostly for gifts ungiven. I think Rune. Yeah, I see Minguchi's messaging me. I said I'd. Why is Modo? Why can't I open the chat with Minguchi? Classic Modos. What do you mean, by the way? I mean, hand's decent if I draw planes. It's decent if I draw an opt or surgical. I think I'll keep. Like a boss. Aid. Surgical. Thoughts on surgical? I have verdict for the MT. I think once you have verdict, but I don't know if that's. So let's see. They can never get a ton of mana with their dudes. They have to ritual. If I always kill their dudes. Oh man. I mean, snap surgical is great, but I'm probably gonna have to snap serum visions. Alright, I don't know. Plus, he just got burned by surgical, so he's gonna be extra careful this game. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy going much against Storm. It just feels worse when they have pieces of the puzzle and counter spells, and I don't know, maybe. Because like one of the ways they can win is Grapeshot Remand, Grape up that. And I have Dispel for gifts ungiven. So Past in Flame's not as scary. And I kind of just need lands, because I have, I don't know. Why bring it in? I mean, because, I mean, it's sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's not. I don't know. Could have dispelled that up. Bad though. Yeah, I guess so. Because you actually know what they have in hand. So they put Opt and Ritual in their hand. Can I tap out? Tap out. Surgical is instant win against most hands. I doubt it. I think that's not true. Like, even if I surgical here and I know they have an opt in hand, I'm still trading like one card for one card. It's not like a mind-blowing spell. They always put their win condition in the graveyard. Come on, land. So I think the plan here is to get land number 5 to fairy. No, maybe get land number 6. Play to fairy with dispel backup. On tap with double white. And I think it's pretty hard for them to grape shot me if they never get to stick a barrel. Oh, straight up negate. Gangster. Alright. It's pretty aggressive. I don't hate it, especially if they have more counter spells in hand or clunky. It's kind of close. We know they have Ritual and 5 mystery cards, and we. I'm gonna say go. Maybe I just win the game if I Teferi now. They've been playing with this game. Any advice for an American college student about to study in France? That's pretty vague. I don't know. I would need more details, I guess. Where are you going? What are you doing? You know what I should have done? I should have path my Snapcaster. I just completely forgot I could do that. Oh, that's kind of awful. Made that play one turn. Oh well. I click now though. Oh, this is super tempting. Can they go off against double path? Alright, I'll just say go. If I hadn't drawn the... So if I click now... Yeah, I know. I didn't mean Passive Flames. Oh man. They don't pay me enough for these games. Alright, I'll just... size. Wow. Rest in Peace is almost immortal lock. Rest in Peace plus... I should play click now. So the way they win now is, I mean, either they get rid of Rest in Peace, was wipe away. I'm gonna say go. No, I don't think I should play click right away. Open all your chests for Electro events and sell it to me. I need one more. Can you not? Time? I'll be okay. So is Arena, is it up on the... Ritual. Ungiven. Probably just take Echoing Truth, right? Could also take Remand. Make them use their Remand. I don't know, maybe I messed that up. I mean, I don't have that much in hand. I'm really good against empty doors. I wonder if I even dispel the Remand if they use Remand there. I don't want to really play spells on their turn though, so I guess alright then. Boo. Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. Just think you had enough. The reasoning for not dispelling Remand is that now to win, they pretty much have to either Grape Shot twice, like play a bunch of spells, Grape Shot twice, or play a bunch not. But yeah, not having play spells on their turn. Like even if they play a I'm dead? No, I'm not dead. Their hand wasn't that good. And we know Arena appears to have updated. Yeah, I'm not gonna play Arena right now. I'll play some. Oh, well, looks like. Oh no, we haven't lost yet. They don't have Baral in play. Alright, they have 7 spells played, 4 mana up. So if I give them Grape Shot, and they have Ritual, I could give them Pass in Flames and a Ritual. Have they played the Mountain? Yeah, they play the lands. Yeah. Got. I'm definitely not giving them Grape Shot and a Ritual. I think that's the worst I could do. They would need to have like. Alright, I had to make a decision. I wasn't sure that was the Pass in Flames. Now they would need to have Ritual, their other Grape Shots. I guess they could have a Remand. Like, Ritual and Pass in Flames is the same thing, right? So hand can be a strict upside. Gonna flash the deck next turn and win? Well, I have Rest in Peace in hand. Alright, now we win 100%. Unless I get timed out, obviously. Because we're about to exile both Grape Shots, and we know they only have 2. Cool. Cool as a cucumber. I think we're even gonna have a few seconds spare. F1. I already have 6th. fighting over that goblin. Could have also let them repeal the goblin and tap some other dudes. I guess I just have a 2-turn clock. I should just attack. Oh, Past in Flames empty? Not bad enough, but... Says GG's, I'm gonna concede. Thank you. It's fine, I had time. Appreciate it though. Engine Storm. Yeah, nice of opening to offer the scoop. Even though it's like more than fun. I honestly kind of want to tweet at Wizards, Lee Sharp, etc., and ask why they have the. There's no difference because the arena patch took 2 hours anyways. Yeah, it seems like doesn't seem like the greatest battle to pick. You know, pick your fight. That's my opening hand. I don't know. I'll keep the life of a blue-white player. Gotta keep the stainers. Oh, Kithian. I heard people say good things about Kithian online. Let's see. I was gonna say, Kithian doesn't sound great if you don't have, like, the land. Wait, why are they playing that free combat? Oh, am I just gonna get to trade, they have Italia? Still gonna get in, that's kind of nice. Maybe they won't attack with Kithian, reasonable to play around Snapcaster. I don't know if it's a good attack. I wonder if I was supposed to get a... I mean, I guess Cryptic Command is 5 mana. Actually, I might be okay, right? Like in Detention Sphere the Mayor? Wait, another one? Yikes. Real yikes. That's like in Detention Sphere both Thalia. Not that fast of a clock. It is me being very... Coming in close. Path Thalia. Alright, I'll say go. Maybe they'll weirdly... Streamer 7-0 was my standard Grixis Phoenix. He said it was a broken brew. Nice. What did you get from the... Rune Halo, Rune Halo. Rune Halo was pretty good this game. Rune Halo on Champion of the Parish is kind of nice when you rely on it big. But Champion can. I don't know. Just cut it to Fairy, I guess. I don't hate Snare. Yeah, I think Rayman's better on the play. I think Rayman's better than Snare on the play if I want to keep one of... I don't know if I can believe him. He says, by the way, are you yellowhat, question mark? I say yes. And he says, cool, it's a pleasure to play against you. I'm a big fan of your streams. Not big fan enough to know that I'm yellowhat though, that Bob the Dog is my moto account. Apparently, I've seen big... Maybe he's just very oblivious. He's just a very oblivious fan. He was just being polite, yeah. I assume most people who say big fan of the stream know I stream and they're trying to be nice, but they actually like, you know, watch the stream like very rarely. But it's cool. It's still nice, obviously. It's nice to hear. Petitel says, to be fair, I'm watching all the time and never noticed your MTG name. Really? I guess that's true. Yeah, I guess it's true. I was, whose stream was it? Oh, it was Team J-Bro, right? Did I keep Rune Halo here? I definitely don't keep Island. I think Rune Halo's... I didn't know MTGO2Go was Team J-Bro, and I've been one time. Hey, Yellowhead, I'm a small fan of your mediocre stream. Yeah. Right, thumbs up or thumbs down? I can't cast. I have Field of Runes. I can cast it, but not in a timely manner. Alright, I'll bottom. Especially with this here, I'm more interested in Path to Exiles. Get rid of the main phase opt in case I opt into a colonnade. I don't have lands or something. Kind of weird. Usually when you have Terminus in your deck, you never opt on your turn. Might be giving away the fact that I don't have Terminus. Path to Exile. Gadok Teague. Magic Mage on Path to Exile and then Gadok Teague is pretty scary. Actually, I should have clicked. Yeah, oh well. Punt. Punt is real. Ah, that was a huge mistake. I don't even know what I was thinking. Not much, obviously. That's why I wanted the Oust and the Condemn on top of 4-path. I've been struggling against... Stupid. Alright, Talalia's not that scary, because they don't have a ton of pressure. Yes, unless they have Lieutenant in hand, then I just lose. Should I block Champion and I guess get tricked if they have... I'm gonna be kind of a coward, I guess. And block the Meddling Mage. I have the choice, I have multiple 2-drop. Maybe their next... Is the instant on up relevant enough to play over certain visions? Up is definitely growing on me. Instant speed is a real thing. Snapcaster, Path. These cards. Another Meddling Mage. Terminus. Well, at least we know someone who's not ghosting. Yeah. I don't know what to do with my click. Go. Maybe if they tap it now and respond. Click. Freebooter doesn't do that much. I mean, it sees my hand. I mean, the card they take, it's not like the end of the... You better click yourself. Really? Stuff. Oh, no, I made some questionable choices this game, for sure. The nuts, to be fair. There. Yeah, they kind of had it all. Sweeper? Alright, that exact scene. I've been losing against humans. New versions of Blue-White are much worse against humans. I wonder how does humans do against Phoenix? Seems like humans would be pretty bad against Phoenix. Maybe not. I don't know. Thing in the Ice Bolt. Crackling Drake. I don't know, maybe. I'm just playing humans, it's decent against Phoenix. Fielded the Ziggurat? What does that do? That's a good attack. I don't know, I mean, that double meddling mage Thalia, the champion, they didn't have Gadok, I guess. But, I mean, their draw was pretty crazy.